What's up, gents? Geofatboy here from Shave Nation Shaving Supplies, ShaveNation.com. Did you grow a mo for Movember? Well, if you did, a mo, a goatee, a beard, anything to support the charity for prostate cancer, that's what Movember is all about. Check it out. Or if you just normally wear some facial hair, today I'm going to show you how to trim it, keep it looking nice, and depending on your job, you may need to trim it for work. So let's get into that. What you want to do first is, if you have a trimmer like this is an Andis power trimmer. It comes with different attachments. It comes with 4 different attachments, which 1/16 of an inch, 1/8, 1/4, and 3/8. All you do is clip it on. I like the Andis because it's got a nice smooth motor. First thing you want to do while it's dry is just trim it to your desired length. If you're not sure which clipper to use, start with the largest one, meaning the 3/8. Some clippers are numbered 0, 00, 1, 2, 3, 4, so you can start with the larger one there. But this one is 3/8. I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. All this will do is keep the growth even, so it's not longer in some spots than others. Okay, very good. And next up, I'm going to apply some shaving cream. You can actually do this without shaving cream. You can do it with a gel. This is a brushless gel, Taylor of Old Bond Street brushless gel, or you can use one that's made for a brush. You may prefer to use something that's clear, which these are, because then you can see your lines. When you cut everything and line everything up, you can see your lines and you know that you're going to keep everything nice and even. So what I'll do is I'm going to wet my face with some hot water. I'm even going to hold up a hot towel to my face for a couple minutes, some 30 seconds. This will help warm and soften and hydrate the whiskers so you can shave them off easily. I'm going to use shaving cream today. Like I said, you can do it clear with a clear gel, but I'm going to show you how to do it with some shaving cream as well. I have this is a Shave Nation brush. I already started lathering. This is a silver tip badger brush. So I just load my brush and I'm going to go directly to my neck and just start lathering my neck area. When you're using shaving cream, you'll just be able to use your shaving cream as a guide. And I'll show you a couple different implements that you can use to trim. So I'm starting with the neck, the lower area, and I'm going to even this growth out and make it look something more defined. So there's a lot of different things you can use. You can use a safety razor, you can use a straight razor, traditional straight razor. This is a Dreadnought Shavette. Uses half of a replaceable blade, and I'll just show you how to use this. I'll just trim upward on the neck area like so. And I'm going to stop where I want my desired line. Stopping right below my jawline. And you just use the shaving cream as a guide. Line it up with the cream. Okay, that's a straight razor or a shavette style razor. I also have lots of videos using straight razors. You can check those, the traditional style that require honing and stropping. You can check those as well. Here I'll use this is a Mula R89 Rose Gold. It's a beautiful razor. It's a great looking razor. I love the appearance of it. The handle is really nice. It's got knurling on it. So you can go with the straight razor. I find it's easier to go just up towards where you want your line and stop. And you can do the same with the safety razor. Up to where you want it and stop. like so, or you can just go the other way and line it up from the top down. It's much easier doing it with a single edge blade as opposed to a multi-blade cartridge style razor where you're dealing with 5 different blades. If you're doing any type of a lineup, it's easier with just common sense that one blade will get the job done for you. Much easier. And you may notice after sporting some growth that you might have a couple ingrown hairs, because that's what happens. Those hairs will curl around and grow back in. So you may notice that. All right, now I'm going to hit the cheek area, and I'm just going to put a little hot water on here. So one thing I like, I'm in my new location here, my Shave Nation official bathroom, trademark Shave Nation bathroom, registered trademark. That I have a hot water heater that is 5 feet away from my sink, so the water gets hot in 2 seconds, which is awesome. Makes it much easier for the shave. Now I'll just take my brush, I'm going to apply some shaving cream up here. And you may notice that my beard, it grows up pretty high. It grows up to here. So the only thing you can do is shave it. You can't just let it go. I've had people ask me, my beard goes high. It grows all the way up almost to my eyes. What can I do? Well, what can you do? All you have to do is shave it, because if you don't shave it, it's going to look kind of ridiculous. So I'm just going to apply a bit, not too much cream here. And I'm going to just use the cream as a guide and line it up that way. I'll use the Dreadnought Shavette on the right side. Okay, see how we just formed a nice line going down? And on the other side, I'll use the Mula, the R89 rose gold, and just form a line coming down this way. Just so you see that you can do it either way with a straight razor, safety razor. You try to make it even on both sides where you're just eyeballing it. Okay, so we have the bottom lined up, we have the top lined up. Now, I'll wipe this off. Okay, so you can see the bottom lined up and the top lined up. I'm going to take a little bit more off this side just to even it up. Okay, now in the chin area, I've got growth pretty much all over the place, so I want to trim this out a little bit. I'll use some of the Taylor Gold Bond Street shaving gel. I'll just massage that in, and as you can see, it's clear, so you'll be able to see what you're doing. And just massage that right into the beard. You could also apply shaving cream if that's all you have. Apply shaving cream and then just wipe it off, and you'll still be able to, your whiskers will be cushioned, they'll be hydrated, you'll be able to fine tune it that way. Here I'll use the Dreadnought, again, just to clean out this area right here. You can square that off like so, or round it. So much nicer and easier with just a half blade like this. And you can see the Dreadnought Shavette, it's got a cool look to it. Everybody loves their logo, of course. And it's a stainless steel blade holder, so no worries about rust, anything like that. Alright, now on this side, if you're using your safety razor, I like to just turn it sideways and work at it that way. Just take a little bit at a time so you don't take too much. Once you remove too much, it's kind of hard to patch it up and make it look good again. Okay. We have a little spot right here. Pretty even on both sides. There's one more item that I really like for really detailed trimming. This is by Feather. It's a nape and body razor. Girls even use this to shave their certain parts as well. So it's really good for fine detailing. If you want to cut a couple notches in, or you just want to do a Tony Stark type thing and just make it really nice and detailed, this uses a replaceable blade, which comes in an injector style. All you do is slide it right into the razor like so, and that's nice and easy. So you can use this for your fine detailing too. I'm going to use this to just trim out underneath my nose because it's so small. It's easy to get underneath there. And I just take off a little bit under the nose, like so, just so it's not growing up into your nose. And that will just trim that area. I didn't even apply any cream there, I just did it dry. And you can also use the nape razor to do your fine detailing and lining up too. Like so. This blade has a wire guard around it, so that it makes it difficult to cut yourself. It's more of a protective feature. So it's good for you newcomers for doing some fine detailing. Alright, let me rinse off. I still have the gel on there. Let's get rid of that. This is a Merkur eyebrow and mustache trimmer. It uses a little triangular blade that fits in there, which is also ideal for getting into areas like this. That's exactly what it's made for. And you can see the blade, it's about 3/4 of an inch wide, so it's easy to get in and clean things out. Almost forgot to mention that one. That's another one that you could use. So all these different products, just different methods. You may have some of these or you may not, but at least we'll give you an idea which ones you may like better and like to try. So I think I've got it evened up pretty good. I have a line coming down both sides, pretty even, and this is coming down even. You can also remove the blade from your trimmer for hitting this area right here. I don't like when the hair grows down into your lip. Again, start off at the bottom, work your way up so you don't take too much off. There it is, got it all trimmed out. The mustache is formed nicely coming down. The lines on the side, right and left, are nice and even. And underneath the jawline, nice and even. And it's thinned out to an even length throughout. So you may sport a mustache, a goatee, or a beard from your Movember growth spurt. And I hope this video helped you at least get a look at different ways to trim your beard. Check out all my other videos, straight razor shaving, safety razor shaving. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. I greatly appreciate your support. Helps me to keep making these videos. It takes time. It takes time to edit, put all this together. But I appreciate you watching, so thank you very much. Have a great shave. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. I'm out. One more thing. I wasn't able to clear the runways today because the flight pattern's full. So I'll have to wait for that. Alright, thanks again. Take care. Bye.